guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. So in the last episode, we've got our diesel setup, our first little basic diesel setup up and running. It was quick and easy to do ultimately, and now things are looking a lot more stable. We are trying to maximize our food, so we'll keep a close eye on that. But the first thing we need to do is figure out what we're going to do with sour water. So let's have a quick look at sour water and what that actually means for us. At the moment, we can only produce it, and the only way we can actually get rid of it is through a liquid dump. In the future, we can use sour water and create sulfur from it, and hopefully not too far away, the sour water stripper. So we need to find that in our research tree so we can figure out how long we're going to need to get rid of this. What would we need here? Yeah, there's a little bit more work for us to get there. So I think in the short term, we will definitely need to dump it somewhere. I'm tempted to dump it back in this general area. So a liquid dump. Okay, let's flip this thing around. We could do a liquid dump somewhere over here. We could also do... Could we do a liquid dump here? Oh! We could also do it over here somewhere, which may be a more direct and easier route for us in the short term. So let's go and pop that in there. It's not too pricey. And then what we'll do is on this side of things, we'll need to up this thing for us to a decent kind of top level, so that we just make sure to run it basically straight across there, and then we'll just tie it in over here. So we'll get that up and running. So those two things, we'll get those two things built so we can get rid of this, because that's going to be a bit of a challenge for us. Now, the next thing is the power. So let's sort that out. We've got ample spare steam here, I believe. So let's see about running some stuff through this way. So if we wanted to get a bit of a pipe going on right over there, I think that is about right. That'll fix itself. So there we go. So that will immediately give us much better power. Actually, an extra full. Well, it'll cover all of our power needs. That we can then, and the game now has functionality, so we can switch these things off, so they basically become backup generators, which is exactly what I want. So this thing should be dumping sour water, excellent, and this thing can keep working. And I believe what's happening over here, your ship. Ooh. Why is my ship access blocked? Where is my? How do I know that? That's by no means what I had in mind. I don't have the 10 Unity to dig that, right? Will that even work if I had 10 Unity? This is a bit of a challenge now. Yeah, I know where, but why? It must be this thing, right? Can I move the ship access? I believe there was something like that. If I go over here now, I can't actually move that. So I will have to. So what we'll do is let's dismantle this thing ASAP, and see what we. If that thing's dismantled, we should get someone to come and pick it up straight away. Come on, pick it up, buddy. Once they take away the stuff, this thing is not blocked anymore. So that's unfortunate. I had no idea it was going to block it in such a way. So let's figure out what we're going to do with it. We do need to put the liquid dump somewhere. So it was happy to put it in there, but for some reason it then ended up blocking things quite substantially. Now the question is, even So it went in here, right? Honestly, why is it running stuff like that? Can I move it? Once built, a repaired cargo ship can dock here and transfer cargo via attached storage stuff, blah, blah, blah. All kinds of stuff like that. That's fine, but now I still have a bit of a challenge with getting this stuff out. And I didn't really want us to build massive pipelines for it. Got a little bit of room here. I may just see if I can't get... Hang on. Forget about that and just get okay. Can we just remove that thing completely and we'll try and figure it out again. So this guy's at least going to bring that back. This will fill up slowly again. So at least we dumped a fair bit of it. What? Did you... Oh, you're not fully loaded? Okay, interesting. That was really interesting. So we're actually out. And our food supply, my goodness, guys, our food supply is starting to look a little scary, to say the least. I might have to expand this thing straight away. Now, let's get rid of the sour water in... What is it that we're dumping over here? This guy is generating wastewater. So we could potentially tie in here, but it was such a long pathway. Where else could we potentially dump it? It's too far. Everything is so far away. Can we... I think the idea would be that we potentially could dump it here. It's got a collision with a cargo depot. Okay, let's flip this around and see if we can... There doesn't seem to be any collision on this side. So I think that's just going to end up being what we do with it. So what we could do this time around is we could actually run it at a level 2. Ooh, I think we can run it at a level 2 level, actually. So let's do that. Let's run it at a level 2 level. From there, 1, 2. Okay. We'll switch off the R component. Actually, I would like you to run... well... Straight down the middle here. Oh. No. How come you don't... Oh, it's actually... Oh, I see. I'm comfortable with that. And I believe this will be all good. Get it going straight. And we will actually up to about there, and then we'll switch the R back on and we'll tie you in there. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be probably a little bit more costly than the previous version of it, but at least it should sort us out. And I want to make sure we toggle planning mode on again. What is this saying? Shovel. So again, the ship access is blocked by that thing. Well, then if that's the case, we will need to sort this thing out completely. Oh, come on. Can I just... Okay, there we go. So now that is becoming a bit of a challenge. This thing does allow imports. So let's just go with that for the time being, and we'll allow the export over there. And what we'll say is, for heaven's sake, just keep it fairly empty at least. Okay, so we'll just do that. Unfortunately, that was a little bit of a challenge for us. Now we've recovered some of our materials, and we should be able to quite quickly sort out our power here. So let's quickly build these things. There we go. So if we build that, I'm hoping that now we'll actually be able to generate power. And what we can then also do is we should have a pipe balancer Now, what I didn't quite appreciate is that this whole setup here could use a pipe balancer. I didn't quite appreciate it. I wouldn't mind dealing with that a little bit. So let's see if we can't sort at least some of it out. We've got a fair bit of this. What we will need to do is we'll need gas combustions to be done first, though. So we'll sort that out. High pressure turbine needs a transport to output steam. Okay, yes. So you've got you do need to set off some steam. For the time being, I believe we'll just waste it because we can't do anything with the steam at the moment. So the steam can just be set off through this thing. So what we'll do is we'll just dump it. We don't have cooling towers or anything like that we can use it. So we'll just go ahead and dump our steam straight away. And once we get a flywheel, we'll add a flywheel to the mix. But that'll kind of be the situation. I am going to see about dropping. Oh, don't do that. Can I just drop the entire thing there? Perfect. That's okay. Where are you heading to go to? Pickup can't reach destination. So you can't actually get there. Well, yeah. I'm assuming that's a bit of a challenge. If this thing was a bit that way, we could get there. Alternatively, what we could do is we could just put another liquid storage over here and just dump it in there. So let's do that. That's going to be our go-to, unfortunately. We're going to do that. We're going to place it there, and we'll do a little bit of this. Yes. And so let's unpause that and make sure that this becomes sour water. And you don't need to keep that filled up. By no means, because that'll be a hell of a job. Okay, so now this thing is running. We've got hell of a lot of power. And that means that these guys don't actually run power. So this area here, general priority for workers. Here we go, for workers. So this is a P10 in terms of workers. If we needed workers would be available over here. Now, this is a P11 from a power production perspective, meaning that anything with a higher priority will be generating power first. This is a P6. So this is clean. So this is going to be where the bulk of our power is going to come from this spot directly. We've got more than enough stuff happening over here. Now, once we've got gas combustion, we can sort out some form of stuff here. Now, interestingly, I think what I'll do is I'll quickly clear all of this stuff and even that. So let's quickly get rid of all of that. I'm not sure if the guys are actually going to be able to get here. So I may use a little bit of Unity to just remove some of this stuff. And then we're going to go and grab a pipe balancer. I believe the pipe balancer will now offer us a lot more flexibility. And could I do that? No. So what I can do is I'll do this. Let's do this, right? See about that. That, and that. Okay? So let's do all of that, and let's get all of these built. Potentially, I'll do a bit of a quick deliver on these guys. I've got a little bit of Unity to sort that out and just get this thing back up and running. So let's do that. So now that's running. Now, if I go in here now, so priority in, so I can now do priority in, priority out, right? Enforce strictly even inputs and strictly even outputs. No need. It costs us a little bit of power to run. But that means we now have the ability to bring this stuff back, which we will need to do pretty soon. Where are you trying to go? You don't need to go there. So let's not allow that. So we should be getting those things in here, and that should be dumped every now and again. Yeah, absolutely. So that is now being dumped. So that's okay. Let's leave it with that. This thing isn't going to run so much that we need to use all of that. We have power being generated, and we're basically using the very minimum diesel into the power production at the moment. What's happening with our water is dropping down a little bit. Our concrete is not keeping pace, so we may need to expand this operation or use Unity to expand it a fair bit. Let's quickly have a look at this. So this guy is producing 3 per 60. And this guy, it's full, and this guy uses 1.5. So we could just double up on this thing. I think everything else is probably about right. So if we do, so the interesting thing we have here is this thing is linked directly into it. So what I'll do first is we'll quickly clear that one out. We will then go in terms of this and get another concrete mixer hooked up straight away. And we need to leave a little bit of room for the water to come through this way. We'll do that. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll grab ourselves a new loose storage. Yeah, something like this potentially will get it sorted out for us. We'll do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. That's all good. I will allow you to switch these on and get them built quickly. Now, with that in mind, that will keep going. And then what we can do is we can get these conveyors to come and sort themselves out over here. So let's get another U-shaped conveyor on this side. I think that is going to be about right. So we'll plan that one out. We will get a flat conveyor. Can we really not get it up? Oh, that's about right. So we'll do up to there, and we'll drop that down. No. There we go. Do that, and we'll get a U-shaped conveyor, and we'll basically get you over here and do that. There we go. So now this whole thing should be set up for more action. So let's unpause the construction of all of this. Hopefully that'll work. Gas combustion is underway, so we should be able to... This thing is full and going to stop soon. I'm happy to report that our food is looking a little bit better, and it's because our fertility is actually not too bad. So that's at least doing well. And our Unity is coming up also, so that's good. That is really good. Power is running. Concrete is being improved. We've added this piece in here so that we can now do proper priorities of stuff so that we don't... This is an issue. This is an issue. Why are we out of coal? Why are we out of coal? More vehicles, I would imagine, is what we're after. Let's have a quick look at what's going on with the dumping area. The dumping area still has a bit of room, but I may expand it just a bit more, just to make sure we don't run out. Concrete mixer has no recipe. Certainly is what we're after is this one, the advanced one over here. Oh, we need water. The one piece that we haven't actually done is connected our water appropriately, which I will do like that. So let's unpause and quick deliver, and so then that means we should be able to do way more concrete way more quickly. There we go. So now that should run. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. We are using a fair bit of our trees, aren't we? I think I'll comfortably kind of strip this entire area, and since we're not too worried, let's just strip all of this of forest. Should now be using a little bit more slag as well, but we need more coal. So I'm thinking the plan is that we probably need some additional trucks, right? I also know that in a future update we'll be able to see what the fuel consumption would be here. So let's grab a couple of extra trucks there. That should help us out a little bit, and I think that'll sort the coal a little bit. Our coal is struggling to get to all the places, and potentially this needs a bit of a P8 over here just to make sure that works. But this is filled up, so we probably still have steam in the mix. No, actually we're out of steam, so we're missing an input for steam. No, we're not. We've got steam available. So what is it that we're actually missing? We're missing crude. That should be okay. This guy is obviously out of steam, and so we're not actually running proper power. Gas combustion. Waiting on that gas combustion to be done. We probably need to investigate adding a second one of these guys. So let's do that. What is this actually going to cost me? I think we'll go ahead and do that and expand our flat conveyor here, and let's make sure to get that going. So please come and build that for us. Food supply is still low, and we should probably get this a little bit better. We're running veggies over here and veggies on this side, so we should have veggies in a couple of months. I'm starting to be tempted to potentially add a little bit more here. No workers to work over there, and that's taking us a little bit more in terms of unity. Let's get some more workers in. I should also now comfortably start looking at doing another round. How much is still here? Oh, we're out. So let's actually action that one, and at the same time, let's get an exploration underway into that direction. This one's out. So with these being out, so let's stop them for just the time being, and we'll use our people elsewhere. We still need some more workers over there. Yeah, more workers. This thing is basically keeping the rubber going, but that's all good. That's all good. So we've actually got multiple full sources of diesel now, which means I could potentially start switching this one off. So let's do that. We'll switch this one off, and we'll see if this allows. Well, we'll have to do an import from the other side if that's the situation. We may add an extra tank over here, or we may allow an import here. Let's make sure we keep this one about half full. That, I think, will be quite useful. Then this will effectively stop things a little bit. So now we've got more refugees. That's about 16 extra people. Brought with them some diesel and the likes. I think I'll keep running it or not. We do need to switch these back on again. 6 people, 8 people. Yeah, so let's keep running another round. We may have to add some more capability here. Can we upgrade this thing? Not yet. Okay. We've ran into our very first pirate, so we can't go any further over there until we get our ship guns sorted out. Now this should result in a little bit better rate of research. I think the 2 is going to be okay for the time being, because we do need to get through a few things. We are running this again. This is doing a decent job. We need to keep this thing a little bit fuller. We can probably, I'm thinking, grab another 2 of these guys. Get another 2 of them done, so we can add to our logistics network just a little bit. Our concrete should be going up a little bit. Ooh, slowly, but it is happening. It is happening. These are all staying nice full. Oh, not enough maintenance. What's going on with our maintenance? Are we out of stuff? Ooh, we are potentially missing. We're not missing the coils. We're missing the other guys. So these guys are not actively producing enough. So does it mean they're... So what we could do is we could upgrade them and get them to run a little bit quicker. So the one is going to be 6. So let's do that. I'll boost it with Unity. We'll get it all sorted out. So now this guy is going to produce for us 12. So it's going to basically double its rate of production. So I'm hoping that that'll help things out a little bit. Potentially we need to do the other one as well, which is going to cost us some more power. Okay, let's select our next round of research. So we've got the gas combustion, which is something I want to use straight away. I wanted to get the biggest storages. I think that's important, but we also need steel smelting to get to here and to there. So let's just go with the next round of storages first. No. Let's do the upgrade, and we'll do a quick deliver in terms of that. And I think what I'll do now is I will come and switch off the edict. The edict is extremely expensive. So let's switch off the edict, and at the same time, let's switch off there, and we'll get all of those workers back. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. So that'll work. Then we can switch these back on. Excellent. So that should work also. And the last thing I'm going to do... Oh, no, there's still a little bit of time in the episode, actually. Our water is dropping a little bit. Gas combustion is done. The refugees has brought with them some stuff. Excellent. And what I can probably do now is let's switch this guy off again. Don't need any more people now. Gas combustion is done, and we're working on storage too. So now gas combustion is over here. So now we've got this guy. This guy is pretty costly, but we'll flip that around, do a bit of this stuff, and we need to bear in mind that we may not be in exactly the best spot. If we do this, we need water in here as well. Where is our water coming from? Our water is coming straight from there. So presumably we need a little bit of this. So if we flip that guy, so if I do this, right, we should have water coming in here. We could have other stuff coming in here, and then we could feed and I'll do that so we can actually run some stuff into that general direction. So let's try this, okay? At the same time, I would like us to run a pipe. Yeah, unfortunately. So we'll run a pipe that way. We'll run... Oh, we can't actually get through there. Okay, that is, you know what? I might go that way instead. We'll go this way. Then we'll flip it around and we'll enter on that side. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to be a bit spaghetti. Now, what we need to do is we need to bring both of these guys back over here. And that is going to be quite problematic. So, but this is definitely something we need to sort out first. The issue here that I see, if I stop it there and we then run around this way, and we then tie in there. Now the question is, can we actually tie these in and we give them? You know what? You know what? I think before we do that, let's use another splitter here. We'll leave a little bit over there. Now let's get another pipe balancer of sorts in here. And I'm okay to do it there. This is a bit of an experimental area, to say the least. So we're not quite running a optimal show here. If we do something like this, and then from there we'll tie you in over here. So if we do that, right, and we may have to use Unity if we had Unity to build some of these things, and then we'll feed it in that way. So let's have it. Let's get some of these things done. Let's get a few bits and pieces done. Okay, so we'll get a couple of things done, and we'll just get ready for it. Our food is really becoming a little bit problematic. Can we buy food? Can we do contracts? There isn't any contracts. You can establish one and then assign it to one of your cargo depots. Okay, that's actually something that we'll need to look into in the future. For the time being, can we get food? It's really pricey for us to get food in this way. So I think the easiest way for us to expand our food production is just to build another irrigated farm and flip it around like so. Now, I obviously don't want to block this thing completely. So what we may do is we may kind of bring a farm out over here somewhere with a fair bit of extra room for vehicles to go by. So if we do something like this, I think that would be appropriate. So let's add that there, and then we'll tie you in on that side, right? So let's also get this stuff built, so we can generate a little bit more food. What we would like here is this one needs to go potatoes first, then green manure, then fertility, and then another round of green manure. And that should work things out for us a little bit. We can expand our operation here a little bit and catch a little bit more rainwater, which I think is going to become important for us. This guy's doing a decent job. We still don't have enough maintenance going on. Why is that? We're out of coal. We're out of coal. Let's quickly have a look what the situation is like. So I think it's more. Let's get at least one more truck in here. Actually, let's get 2 more trucks in here. I think that's probably our biggest challenge at the moment. If we can get advanced logistics, we can get things working a little bit better. But I think it's more the trucks thing. It's the distances being traveled, which is currently being a little bit of an issue for us. This guy. Okay, there we go. That's starting to look a little bit better. Our food supply is looking up. This is growing straight away, and so presumably that'll sort things out for us. That's okay. Good. That'll get us a little bit more food. This stuff is getting built. So let's see, what's our number 2's light small excavator has no fuel. Shouldn't be an issue. Should really not be an issue. We've got this guy. Can you explore somewhere else? No, you'll have to come all the way back. Okay, well, come back. We'll make a way through that. Do we have any? We still have crude available, so all good. All good at the moment. And now we should start seeing our food supplies come up a little bit more. We've got veggies, we've got potatoes. We need better storage, definitely. And as this thing goes up, we can probably now build some of these things. So let's, the parts number 2. Okay, let's do that. This one, I believe, will need a quick deliver over there because I don't think anybody can actually reach that. Now, this one, I would like to prioritize the inn on this side instead, so that goes first. This one, I would like to prioritize the inn over here so that one goes first in terms of the steam. That's exactly right. So once this thing is actually running, that should help us out a little bit. Get that thing built. Excellent. What is our issue here? Just have a look. Heavy oil is going first. Okay, there's heavy oil going through there. Why is this thing not working? Missing an input. What is input that it's missing? Okay, so let's just stop that completely and just have a quick look at saying that. Are you going to move? Oh, yeah, there goes the heavies. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, yeah, actually, there it goes. So prioritize this one for me, and just keep moving it. We need some stuff here. Let's get our smokestack running. Right, it is a smokestack that we're after, right? Let's get our smokestack all sorted in there, please. Let's unpause it, and we'll even do a quick deliver. We've got the bucks for it. There we go. So now, I believe this should be prioritizing the use of these. It can actually store inside, which is great. I like that idea. That's really good. So it doesn't matter what's coming through the pipe, it can store. But it's not coming through really effectively, is it? Okay, now it's starting to work. There we go. There we go. There we go. Excellent. I like that. That's good. That's good. I think that's basically where we're going to leave it. So now we've actually got a bit of a setup here that's a little bit more running what we would like to do. Oh, we're going to run out of maintenance very quickly now if we don't sort this out. Oh my. Okay, so what I would like to do is actually, I can't get these. I can potentially get these to import, but we need to run these with a little bit more gusto here. If we're ever gonna make a survival here. We've got iron here, but what we can do is, can we come and deliver some stuff? I don't think we can. Do we just run it out and see what happens? We're at no maintenance whatsoever. Let's run an edict for that. We can switch this guy back on. It's not going to have enough workers though. And we'll run a maintenance saver. Okay, let's switch this guy back on as well. Get a little bit more people in here. We're going to run out of Unity pretty quickly. I need to end the episode. What I'll do is I will switch off one of these guys. Excellent. That's good. So we don't need to research at quite that rate at the moment. That saves us a little bit of Unity. We do need this. We can't boost it because boosting it won't help us. We need our inputs to run a little bit more. You know what? We can quite comfortably stop this, and we can quite comfortably stop that. Yes, turn the brakes on. Turn the brakes on over there and start running everything through this way. There we go. I think that will sort us out if we can just make sure we survive that. There we go. Now we've got a little bit of a buffer here, which means that presumably we can also start running a little bit of a boost. Let's boost it a little bit. See, at least boost one of them and see if that helps us out at all. That number is going up. I like it. Let's boost the other one. Yeah, so we need to be mindful that we're not set up to run unlimited vehicle parts and unlimited of these guys. But anyway, it was because we expanded our requirements here, which is why that started happening. I can't run the boost forever, so I'm just running it so we get ahead a little bit, and then we should be okay. And to be honest, what we'll need to do here is we'll probably need to do some balancing. Let's get out of here. Balancing here so that we prioritize running into that direction. That's something that we may have to look at in the future, is just sorting out that balancing a little bit. The boost has worked. I just want us to get up to about the 100% mark, and then that should be fine. This is all still running. Everything is working. We are out over here. Guys, we need more iron. At least there is still iron available there. Excellent. But we need a little bit more to happen over here. We may need to grab an extra truck on this one and build some more trucks at the same time. Low food again. But all of that is starting to look good. Let's switch off our boosts, please. I don't need the boost, I think. We can get out of there. We are running that edict. Are we running any other? Oh, we're overcrowded again. So let's switch off this. We don't need any more there. Hopefully that will sort out our unity. But guys, that's where we're going to call the end of the episode. We did kind of stop the disaster over here. Our coal is looking much stronger now. Our food is looking okay. It's a larger population, but we probably will need to expand our food supply as we go. These guys, we could slowly start, well, they don't run, right? So they don't use power as long as this thing is full. That's just our extra setup. It's ready to go over there. We don't actually need to run it. These things are all switched off. We don't need to run this either. This dumping is happening. It's all looking pretty good. It's all looking pretty good. This is probably our biggest issue, and we probably should put a little bit of an alert on this. Notify if less than 25%. That is critical, so that we get that notification. We need to make meaningful notifications happen here, so that we don't run into problems all the time. Okay, guys, I will leave it there. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you next time. Bye bye.